Yes. Okay. So this is the target study. Okay. This is what Petty, Cacioppo, and Goldman did. Okay. Let's look at it first. And you are going to do a very similar thing. And this was their model. Okay. And in low involvement condition, low involvement condition, when issue is not much important, and high source credibility create more attitude change than low source credibility. But for the highly involving issue, there will be no difference in attitude change between high and low source credibility. Okay, this is their model. They wanted to test this model. Okay, so what they did, they first picked a topic they want to use, conference exam. Okay, and conference exam, and then they created a very strong message about conference exam. Okay, this is their claim: conference exam enhances the quality of undergraduate education, right? And here they presented some statistical evidence, right? A strong argument. So this is a pretty good persuasive message, right? So they have one message, but what they expect is, depending on the source of the message or depending on the author of the message, the level of agreement with this position will be different, right? But this is their model, especially when issue is not much important, and high source credibility will induce greater attitude change than weak, even though they are reading exactly the same message. You got it? Okay. And then they create 4 different conditions. Okay? Here, look, right? High and low source credibility, high and low issue involvement. They create 4 different conditions. This is low condition, low high condition, high low, and high condition. And independent variable is source credibility. And then in low credibility, okay, this is the actually the first page of questionnaire. Okay, before participants read this message, they first have to read this message. This is survey instruction, but it says, this message, the following message was written by professor of education at Princeton University. Okay, right? So they make the author more credible, right? But this is a high credibility condition, right? And also they slightly changed this instruction, and the message was written by a high school student. That's the low source credibility, right? So they have low source credibility and high source credibility just by changing a couple of words in the instruction. Okay? And also they have different levels of involvement. So my second independent variable or moderating variable is involvement, and then low and high condition. In low involvement condition, they said this new policy will be instituted in 10 years. Okay? Hey, this is not your problem. This is not my problem. So the issue is not much important. Got it? Okay? But in high involvement condition, they said, hey, university is considering conference exam, and there will be in the next year. Okay? So that's your problem, and people fear, hey, the issue is very important, right? And they are going to read the message very carefully, and then there will be no effect of source credibility. Okay? So they create just one instruction, they change a couple of words, and then they create 4 different instructions. Okay? With that, they have 4 different conditions. Make sense? Right? And then the last step is, and then they measured attitude change. Now is, hey, to what extent do you agree with the message? Right? And when the issue is not much important, but the source credibility is very high, and hey, this is not much important, but the message was written by high school professor. Okay, so I think this is a good idea. Right? They asked exactly the same questions for all conditions. Okay? So, and the second question is, the senior conference exam should be instituted. Good idea or bad idea? Okay? So they have 2 questions to measure independent variable, but they also create 2 questions to measure perceived credibility. Okay? How how much do you think the author know about the topic, how credible the author, okay? And also they create 2 questions to measure perceived issue importance. How important was the issue to you, and how much consequences do you expect, right? So this is what they did. Okay? This is what they did in Petty and Kashop.